Hi everyone, today I'm gonna show you how to hide your internet ID. You don't want people to see your internet ID, you don't want them to try to log it into your internet. And there is a way you can hide it, and only those who know, who have the information of your internet ID and password can log in. Now, to do so, we need to go first to the command prompt. So you can type command COM, and then you can see the command prompt. You can also type CMD. So COM, you can type the whole thing if you want to. And once it comes, you just double click on the command prompt. And then type in ipconfig. IPCONFIG. Enter. Now look for the word wireless. Since I'm assuming you're connected wirelessly, you look for wireless. See, wireless, this is the information for your wireless adapter. This is Ethernet, meaning if you are connected through the wire. Ethernet, I don't have the default gateway. Default gateway means your router. So I don't have it here because I am connected wirelessly, and this is my default gateway. And if you look up here, wireless LAN adapter Wi-Fi. So this is the number you're looking for, the default gateway. Highlight this area and then control and copy. And if this doesn't work for you, just write down the number. Then go to the intranet. And then in the intranet, I'm gonna paste what I just copied and then enter. And this is my router. If you notice I didn't put my my login and password. Your router has a different login and password than the login and password of your Wi-Fi. You need to know what is your router login and password. If you don't know, you might have to restart, you might have to reset your router and then give it a login and password. But be careful. I would advise you know what you're doing if you're gonna go that route. It's not that difficult anyway. So this is my router. Your router could be or will be different than mine unless you have ASUS router, ASUS. Now, if you have this type of router, if you look on top, I have two broadcasting IDs, virus network and virus 5G. So I have 2.5 gigahertz broadcasting ID, and I have a 5 gigahertz broadcasting ID. So anyway, I have two of them. You can connect to either one of these. And if you look down here, I am connected to this, it's called SSID, okay, your internet ID. And also I have this one here. So if I have a guest, they can connect to either this one or this one. Now, to demonstrate, I'm gonna make this disappear. So only those who know this internet ID can connect to it. To do that, for the ASUS router, and if you have a different router, just go to your setting. You probably will go to somewhere where it says network tools. This one has two areas, administration and network tools. In any case, this is something you're gonna have to play with. For my particular router, I'm gonna click on the virus network 5G. Here, you can change your SSID. Remember, this language is basically all routers use the same language. SSID, your network name, your internet ID name, whatever name you want to call it, you can change it from here. I'm not going to change it, but I'll copy it and I'll show you why. Maybe I'm going to show you how to connect to a network that is not visible through the wireless connections. So control copy. Now it says hide SSID. This is what you want to do. Here it says no, and because it says no, it is quite obvious. You can see it. I'm gonna say yes. I want it to be hidden, and then apply. It's asking me, would you like to do this? Okay. It's giving me like a warning that someone who is connected to the 5 gigahertz or the network 5G, this person will lose their connection. Okay. That's okay. And now let's go. Let's go back to the IP number for the router. Remember the gateway? So we're back in that area. I've logged in. Now let's click here. And you know what it says? It still shows the virus network, which is technically hidden. And it's showing me because I'm already connected to the internet. Okay, eventually, if you give it some time, this thing will become gray, and eventually this will disappear. Let me disconnect from the internet. So when I disconnect from one, it tries to connect to the other one. So now, see, I have this and I have this. Let me disconnect. It does this automatic thing. Now it's going to connect to this one here. But I'm trying to make a point. I want to show you how the 5 gigahertz will disappear eventually. Hopefully it's going to disappear from my screen, but for someone else, this does not show. And if I want to double check, it says yes. So this has been applied, hasn't changed. Now if someone else comes, this of course, to them will not show. And after a little bit, it takes some time, I don't know why with this water, but eventually, trust me, this thing is gonna go away. Now you will have to watch my next video if you want to connect to a wireless connection in which the SSID or the internet ID is not showing. Okay, now to connect to a wireless internet connection where the SSID, the network, is not showing, you would need some information. You would need the name of the SSID, which I copied earlier. You will need the password, and you will need to know the security setting. So mine is WPA2, and the encryption for the WPA2 personal is always AES. Okay, so you would need to know these information because it's going to ask you. And let me connect. Now I can see it because I'm already connected to one of the broadcasts. But let's imagine I can't see it. And like I said, eventually it is going to disappear. And it has disappeared, finally. You can't see it. You can only see one of them. Now you can't see it anymore. See, I told you it's going to take some time. However, it will disappear.